Here's one of the biggest questions I have of all time. Why don't Pac-Man games sell as much? Outside of the original Maze game and variants of the original Maze game, including mobile ports that make billions of dollars, not millions of dollars, not billions, but yeah, millions of dollars, Pac-Man games don't really sell all too much. For example, look at Pac-Man World, Pac-Man Collection, Pac-Man World 2, those games as well. Of course, Pac-Man, they don't really have sales for many of the games, but games like Pac-Man World, Pac-Pix, Pac-Man World 1 and 2 barely sold over 1 million copies. Okay, Pac-Man Collection also sold over 1 million copies in the Game Boy Advance. They don't have sales for Pac-Man World Repack, which I assume sold around 1 million or two copies as well. Well, but Pac-Man as a series, they don't have Pac-Man World free sales, which is weird. It's odd they don't have Pac-Man free sales as well. But most of the sales for Pac-Man is the original Pac-Man. Yes, the original version and all the ports of the original Pac-Man as well. So yeah, of course we don't have the full sales because games like Pac-Man World Free, Pac-Man World Repack, as well, don't really have many sales as well. But it's always strange that Pac-Man has so many games, but they didn't really sell all too well. For example, a game like Pac-Man World Rally or Pac-Man World Free, or a game like Pac-Man, these are games that really didn't sell all too much. Pac-Pix as well, as well. These games didn't really sell all too well as well. And then we have Pac-Man The Ghostly Adventures, but that series was a failure as a whole. Pac-Man Champion Edition 2, Pac-Man Tilt, Pac-Man, Battle Royale, Pac-Man 99, Pac-Man Mega, and most people, when they think of Pac-Man, they pick up the original Maze game, obviously. Because, of course, that's the most iconic thing of Pac-Man. But if you look at Pac-Man, there's so many Pac-Man games as well. Even the most recent game, which is a remake of Pac-Man World, as well. As well. But most people don't know about many of these games as well. Including all the remakes of Pac-Man. Okay. The original Pac-Man, which has sold 63 million copies alone. Well, so yes, Pac-Man games sell pretty well. At least if it's the original Maze game. But if Pac-Man is put into anything else, Pac-Man goes, oh, what? As well. Which is weird because a lot of the Pac-Man games have pretty good reviews by fans and critics alike. But Pac-Man has been a mobile franchise, has been Pac-Man mobile games for a while, as well, including Pac-Man games on all mobile consoles, as well. And yeah, that's about Pac-Man. So why don't Pac-Man games sell too well outside of the original Maze games? Okay, it is because most people associate Pac-Man with the Maze game. Obviously, that's the game that people want to play. The game that people recognize Pac-Man from. And it'll probably continue to be like that for the remaining of time. So yes, that's why Pac-Man games outside of the original Maze games don't really sell all too well. So unlike Mega Man, Pac-Man, it's mostly because most people associate Pac-Man with the arcade, the old era of arcades, and the original Maze game, which could be played on Google, which could be played on the phone, which could be played on the Switch, could be played on the PS5. You could play original Pac-Man on everything. Okay, everything. Okay, everything. Okay, and that's it about this video here. Goodbye.